Hi, my name is Shannon Murray-Doffo, and I'm so excited to share with you today the 7 secrets of scaling for exponential growth. I hope you enjoy the video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. Entrepreneurship is one of the most rewarding things in life, but it's not for those who are content to sit on the sidelines. So I hear you. You're successful enough, but you're not as successful as you want to be. If you're ready to hit that $1 million mark and take your B2B company to the next level, then I have a power-packed formula to help you make that happen. I've created the ultimate business growth formula specifically for those B2B companies who are striving for 7 figures in revenue. The businesses that managed to scale up and sustain their growth didn't just get lucky. It didn't just all fall in their lap based on wishful thinking. They took very specific, actionable steps to reach their goals, and I'm here to share with you the 7 top secrets to help you scale profitably today. So let's talk about it. What are the 7 secrets for scaling for exponential growth? When you scale a business, you are typically launching new products or services, and that changes your target audience. Now that you're on your way up, your old content won't work for those new audiences. You must first let go of all of that old content and embrace fresh new content to capture your new audience's attention. Content is the key element that takes your leads and converts them into repeat customers. To scale your sales strategy, but not your content, is a rookie move. Don't let that be you. So, how do I scale my content, Shannon? Well, the second step is creating a buyer's persona. For your new target audiences, buyer personas or avatars are so much more than your target audience. Your target audience is a crowd, but your buyer persona is an individual who you will relentlessly research until you understand the way that they think and behave. So first, let's look at everyone who's involved in the purchase decision. B2Bs often have to market to multiple personalities because the CEO, CFO, CMO, COO, and all of them might be involved in the purchase decision. The third step is digging in deep, really doing your research and creating a real-life buyer persona. To develop authentic buyer personas, you need to consider several things. Demographics, age, gender, job title, location, all of that. Their main motivators. What is the number one thing that influences their buying decision? Their goals. These are things that they would like to have, but maybe don't need. Maybe they want access to 24/7 help desk, but it's not a deal breaker or a showstopper. Their needs. These are the buyer's musts. They're the things that they will not compromise on because without it, your solution is not a solution to their problem. It may not even be a nice to have without this key ingredient. Which suppliers are they already buying from? And how do you find out their current suppliers? Honestly, you just pick up the phone and call or send an email and ask. It's really that simple. You will be surprised how forthcoming people are, especially when they're unhappy. After you're done with your initial market research, embed a survey into your content. So when an unhappy customers are out there shopping around, it'll take them all of 2 minutes to answer these questions about their current providers and give you the next necessary point, which is their pain point. Once you're actually currently using, and you know who they're using, then you can start to identify their unresolved pain points. If you can find a pain point that is unmet and you can solve it for them, you're pretty much a sure thing at that point. Also, you may want to consider any barriers or obstacles that stop the buyer from following through. It is your job to identify them so you can overcome it before they have a chance to even bring it up. Their preferred channel platforms and methods of communication. Why is this so important? Because some buyers will be okay with negotiating over the phone and may even prefer it, while other ones would prefer to be contacted via email or messaging. Find out how they like to be spoken to and which format. For your fourth step, you're going to need to curate all that content to appeal to each persona. You've fleshed out your personas and you've studied your targets inside and out. Now it is time for you to use all that knowledge to personalize your content. Please note, this means content will vary from persona to persona. The core of your content can stay the same, but certain things will need to change based on the persona that you're trying to reach. For example, If your target persona is the CFO, then you might spotlight how the price compares to your competitors' pricing. If you're going for the COO, well, then an easy to use ordering system would be a much better play. For your fifth step, remember to keep it interesting. Don't get stuck on one thing. Variation is the key to a well-rounded content strategy. Use a mix of different media and formats. You can easily reformat the same content by turning a blog into video posts, turn article excerpts into social media posts, and so on. Now that you've nailed down your buyer's persona and created content to appeal to each buyer, that's right, you're done, right? No. Your sixth step is the all-important metrics. That's right, metrics, the data that drives all of the vehicles. I cannot say it enough, metrics, metrics, metrics. You're going to track the heck out of your content to see which your users are most engaging with and which pieces have flopped. You don't just create your content and publish it and that's it. Nope. You got to watch the metrics and see what is working and what is not. And then you tweak it and optimize until you do find what works. Was it working beautifully? Awesome. Then you have to look and think what worked well. Try to recreate that content again. For your seventh and final step, you're going to need to reevaluate your content production process. You've successfully scaled your content strategy, but now you have multiple personas to create content for. So your content production process matters more than ever. Look at the efficiency of your production process and see where you can streamline things. Can you take advantage of integrative software that publishes content on multiple platforms? If you're on multiple platforms and have the personnel, assign one individual to monitor each platform. That way there's no miscommunication. You'll always know who's responsible for what. And with clear assignments, nothing should fall through the cracks. Messages and comments will all get replies in a timely fashion. As you scale up your business and it expands, so does your content. If it's too much for you to keep up with in-house, consider outsourcing. A competent marketing team can churn out high-quality content that converts, leaving you free to handle the business side of things. If you're ready to scale your content strategy but need to make more happen, then you can schedule a free strategy call with me. Thank you for your time.